Good morning. It's actually an hour before noon, afternoon here in the Philippines. It's Tuesday morning here, and I'm currently here at the forest. I am playing my ukulele. Some people pronounce it as ukulele, but my friend told me that it's pronounced as ukulele. That's how Hawaiian would say it. I had a friend who loves Hawaii with all his heart. He taught me a lot of Hawaiian words like aloha, aloha kakahiyaka, aloha hoiho, and so many words. Um, well, why don't we play a song? I don't really know much about um, lots of chords, but um, I will try to play You Are My Sunshine. I can also play 10,000 Reason, 10,000 Reason. What else? 10,000 Reason for my heart to find. What else? Ikaw at ako. So let's start with the You Are My Sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Make me happy, skies are gray. Never know much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. That is so simple and very easy. It is the C chord, um, F chords, and G. So memorizing the chords is easy, like C, F, M, G. What I'm having a hard time at first when I'm still a neophyte, I'm still a beginner. It's not even a year yet since I started playing ukulele. Memorizing the chord is easy. I find it easy. The only thing that's I had a hard time catching up is the strumming, like down, down, up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And sometimes I don't really follow the chords. One of the things that I find very healing for me, I just play this chord like this without touching any chords. Sometimes I just close my eyes and it's giving me a sense of peace. Okay. Okay. And so let me tell you a story of how I started learning and playing ukulele. So, how it started, it was less than a year ago. I believe it's somewhere in August. So my boyfriend, at that time, his name is Al. We went um, we went for a road trip. We went to to Cannon Falls. It's one of the places there I'd been to. I went there by myself at first, and then the second time I was with him, and he took me to like what do you call this? It's like a park where um, people who likes to camp would go on a summer vacation, spring, whatever time of the year they feel like going for a camp. They have like RV, stuff like that, like an RV van where um, it has like built-in comfort room, built-in um, tables and all that kind of stuff. Most of those are the things that you would normally see on the people who lives at the southern part of the US. But my friend Al, he is from Minnesota. He's a hunter. He likes outdoor a lot. He likes going to nature and go camping. It's something that his family loves doing growing up. Anyway, um, so so we went to Cannon Falls, and he took me to like the campground where his family would normally go to, um, during his childhood days, and um, he would tell me about his family and how they grow up enjoying outdoor and all that kind of stuff. So that was nice. It's nice that he'd let me see the part of his life. So anyway, so that was that, and then we went there, and then we drove, then took pictures of the church. It was a beautiful day. What I think we were celebrating something at that day because he gave me a flower. He gave me, I think that was the anniversary of when we first met, something like that. Well, anyway, Al loves to give me flowers, so that's something that I really appreciate about him. He gives me flowers, different season, fall, spring, um, anniversary, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so that day, I was wearing my overall jumpers and dress. I don't know, it's like an overall jumper kind of stuff, and then it has like rose print, and I'm wearing my leopard shoes. Then he was wearing this polo shirt, like color blue, and we looked so good together. So we went to the campground. It was so nice over there, and then we went to this place like an RV, and told me how much he loves me and everything. That was very nice. Um, and then after that we drove to like they have like stores. They have different strip malls over there where you can see antique store. They have different shops. Since it's a Sunday that we went, oh, actually we went to church that time. After we went to church, that's when we headed to Cannon Falls. So that's what happened. So we was it? Did we go to church that day? I think so. I think we went to church at first, and then so we went to church at first, and then that's when we went to Cannon Falls, and then um, we saw this antique store. So I love going to, and one of the things that I love about Minnesota is that they have different. They're big when it comes to arts. They're big when it comes to um, history. It's a lot of things that I find so interesting. And I believe people there loves classic things. When you go to Minnesota, there's like this Victorian vibe that you can feel. Houses there looks like mansions. Um, they look like it's Victorian house. If you don't know what that means, just Google Victorian houses. It's very classic. It's like it has that touch and taste of London, United Kingdom kind of vibe. But anyway, let's go back to what I was talking about. So we went to the antique store, and then we were browsing, looking at the stuff. There's a lot of interesting items that we've seen. So one of the things that caught my attention is an ukulele. Oh my goodness, what is that? So an ukulele. So there's an ukulele. It's super antique. I don't know what year was that. It's made of wood, good materials. Um, the quality is so good. And I was like, I felt like I wanted to buy this one. So we got we got the ukulele, and I brought it home with me. And then he told me a secret that to make sure that it's in tune, you have to do it like this. My dog has peace. My dog has peace. So that's the takeaway that I've learned from Ow. So my dog has fleas, my dog has fleas, my dog has fleas, my dog has fleas. Anyway, so long story short, I got the ukulele with me. I practiced, I learned the basic chords and everything. I still consider myself as a beginner, so like this. C F G M. So anyway, so that's that. Um, there's only few songs that I can play using ukulele. Um, and I am not very consistent about it, to be honest with you. I do it like whenever I feel like it. I don't really put too much force and pressure to myself when it comes to learning and devoting my time to playing different songs. Sometimes I have different moods of what I wanted to do in the morning, but I haven't very consistent of my morning routine. I still have my journal, and my journal this season is called God's Promises. God's Promises is all about God's promise to me, with His words. So I am holding on to His promises, and I believe and I claim that this season again we already have the victory. So all I have to do is trust, have faith, and not lean on my own understanding, because I believe that God is working and making a way through the wilderness. He is going to part the Red Sea, and all of us is going to arrive at the promised land that God has promised us. Speaking of promised land, I had a season before, because every season of my life I always keep a journal. I have different season, one of which is the promised land. Most of my journal I left it in Minnesota, so I know and I trust that it's there. And here I am at my third journal. The first one is the one that I brought with me. It's more of like hope season. I had it with me. I'm gonna look at it and review it once again, see how far God took me from there to here. So I had that one that I bought from Minnesota. It was during fall season that I started that journal. And then I have my faith season, which is very challenging, because during faith season a lot of weird things happened here that I had documented. Probably I haven't really put everything to words, but I did my best, and now I'm starting a new one. So this season is all about joy, promises, healing, receiving the promise, having trust and faith, um, confidence that God is in control. All I have to do is to trust. So thank you for today. I hope that you learned, you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I am new. Please click the subscribe button and make sure to follow and share if you like it. And I'm also open to comments and suggestions, so don't forget to leave your comments below. Again, this is Shirley Bosa, Shirley Ferreras Bosa. Um, keep shining for Jesus, and chill.